because I think it really has since COVID, and I've really been talking about this
Absolutely.
a lot. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's really happening just everywhere now. People have gotten a pass for whatever reason that they think it's okay to be rude, to be dismissive, to be disrespectful, almost as if it's a badge of honor. And we
Yeah.
have to go back to the basics of treating people the way we want to be treated. And
Right.
when people are being toxic, I think we have to find a healthy way to communicate. When you
Yeah.
said this, this is how it made me feel.
Hmm.
Don't just let it pass you by. Don't let people just feel like they got permission to handle and treat you that way. But
Yeah.
don't step to their level. So I think the toxic work environment can be changed, and it can change with you setting boundaries.
I
Yeah.
agree with since COVID, I have seen a very, very distinct change in society.
Yes.
Being a physician, I get to see, 30 different people, a day,
Mm.
and the whole demeanor change that people are angry. People,
Yes.
I think that it really caused a huge amount of distrust. A lot of, and the same thing, what happened with COVID happened at the same time as a lot of the political upheaval as
Mm-hmm.
well. And that
Yes.
was largely divisive. So, it was vaccine, pro vaccine, non vaxxers, and then the political, divisiveness. And that all hit at the same time. It seems to have leveled out and gotten a little bit better now, I feel, but it's still there. And it's really, really changed us as a society.
I think it's changing in some places, but I think it's even more toxic in others. And I think what's happening, it depends on, and I really don't like to really give that much weight to the political noise that's out there, but the
Yes,
political noise is playing a big part in it.
it
And
exists.
it really is playing a big part. And it's such a battle right now that it's turning people off, but at the same time, you need to be turned on so that you don't let this thing take over,
Right.
because
Mm-hmm.
it is really getting ugly out there. Dave, what's your thought on that?
So as you were saying this topic, I thought about something that's currently going on in my industry. There, and I'm sure there are platforms like this across all industries, but there's a site, and I won't even give its name. There's a site that you go to as a pharmaceutical rep, and it just tells all the behind the scenes gossip
Mm.
that every company is experiencing. So I forget about it. I never go on there, but it's truly toxic because whenever somebody says anything at a company, people can tag their company and just spew negative things, and it goes back to what you guys said post COVID. I think the online bullying, the online toxicity has like just went through the roof, just grew so much. And it's so prevalent because now instead of confronting people in person, which most people won't do, you can
Right.
go online and be a keyboard gangster and just go in.
Yes.
Speaking of red flags, with this with this particular incident, um, they have been openings for leadership positions. And
Mm.
because of how some people are commenting about leaders in this company on this site, some of my colleagues are seeing it as red flags. Like, you know what? I don't want to be in this role because this is the culture. If this is the
Right.
culture of how they're going to act when you do or say things,
Yes,
I don't
ma'am.
want any parts of that, which
And
is
that
really
go
sad. But
It's
that's
really
kind of,
sad. And see, it's actually counterproductive. They're using this platform to really spew negativity
yeah.
and then tear someone down at the detriment of you trying to change it. Uh, how you're part of the problem?
Right.
You're not
Yeah,
a part of the
they're not
solution.
even solution, or they just want to get on there and vent and argue. And when I saw the post, I'm like, I don't even want to look at this because not only is it negative, but it's taking up my mental capacity. I need to be doing other things. I don't have time for this.
And
But
I think this, and I think that, and I hope that there's someone out there that's probably struggling with, should I stay on this job? Should I go? Should I join this company? If you are unhappy in your current role, I know everyone can't just up and quit a job, but if you're unhappy, work towards your exit.